Hey, this is Jay. Happy Zur Day, happy Friday. How in the world are you guys doing? Zur is at the Reef. He's over here on this right-hand side. And as we're heading back here, just wanted to remind you that I released my weekly Nightfall video. That's one where I do with my son and some subscribers. So if you want to check that out, just click on that link in the bottom right-hand side, or you can check out the video description. But here is what Zur has to offer. Okay, we'll go through these and I'll let you know whether or not I'd end up picking up these things. But we've got the Ruin Wings up first for the Titan. This is probably the one that I would use the most often out of all of these, but heavy ammo drops more often and contains more ammo in each drop. So if you're a PvE player, I'd go ahead and pick this up. Not so much for a PvP player, but having that increased heavy ammo drops and more heavy ammo drops is going to really come in handy when you're doing the raid and different things like a Nightfall and stuff like that. But increased intellect, increased strength, rain blows, increased melee attack speed like that, and gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. That's pretty good. Got auto rifle loader, got your supercell you're trying to reload, or a rocket launcher loader. That's what I usually use when I'm running these. So yeah, go ahead and pick this up for a Titan. I think you're going to get enough use out of it to make it worthwhile. But young Ahamkara spine is of course for your hunter class. And we've got the increased trip mine grenade duration and gain an additional trip mine grenade charge. Anytime I see gain an additional grenade, I'm thinking PvP. So if you're a PvP player, I'd go ahead and pick these up. They might come in handy. I don't use it too often, but I have used it. So PvE player, I'm not going to pick this up. Increased intellect though, increased discipline, maybe if I'm running challenge of elders. But fastball, increased grenade throw distance, and bonus grenade energy on melee hits. And we've got scout rifle loader, increased reload speed with scout rifles, and increased reload speed with machine guns. So yeah, maybe challenge of elders might come in handy if it's a grenade type challenge. Otherwise, PvE players, I'd go ahead and skip this. PvP players, yeah, pick it up. And we've got light beyond Nemesis for your Warlock class. You get revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. So immediately I'm thinking of trials and game modes like that where reviving people is really important. It could become handy for PvP players, but supers generate an extra orb, both with the revive and the extra supers. So I'm thinking Nightfall, that could really be helpful in that respect. But increased intellect, increased strength, hands-on, heavy lifting, and innervation, bonus grenade energy on orb pickups. So I can see some uses in both trials or PvP and PvE, but to be honest with you, I don't use this too often, so keep that in mind. And then we've got the super good advice, this machine gun that kicks like a mule, however a mule kicks, but we got solar damage, smooth ballistics, soft ballistics, CQB ballistics. And then we've got crowd control. That's a great perk. Kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time. And we've got single point sling, hand loaded, flared magwell, and then of course the main perk, missed shots may be returned to the magazine, landed shots may be replaced in the magazine from your reserve. So if you're going up against a boss, supposedly this thing is really good. I don't know, I haven't found it to be really useful when I've used it, just because man, it just, like I said, kicks really hard and it's really hard to keep it on target. But supposedly you'd be able to, you know, just keep the hammer down and take people out and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just really don't like this thing. You can disagree with me. Disagree with me on any of these. Share your points of advice and everything like that. I don't mind that at all. But for me, I'd go ahead and skip that. Legacy engrams, remember, if you buy this, you get a year 1 item that you cannot infuse to year 2 levels. But if you get that year 1 item, you can buy the year 2 item if it's available with your marks right there. So that'd be about the only thing. 29 strange coins though, compared to 13 strange coins. Yeah, just go ahead and skip this most times unless you're trying to finish out a collection. We've got glass needles. Remember, this will help you re-roll your stat roll on your exotic pieces of armor, so you want to have a couple of those on hand. Then we've got 3 of coins. I've got a great exotic farming video if you want to check that out. It's in the video description, or you check out my channel. But you use these when you're going up against an ultra and in a PvP match. You pop these and you get a increased chance to get an exotic engram to drop. Now remember, don't use more than 1 at a time, and if you use it, don't get anything, you use 1 the next time and you'll have an increased chance to get that. I usually see 1 about every 5 or 6 times. Then we've got the special heavy ammo and your upgrades for your sparrow, plus you can trade in 2 strange coins from 1 mode of light. But that is what Xur has to offer. If you got any questions or comments, make sure you leave them for me. Let me end this video being a little bit serious, man. I just heard about the attacks in France, or that attack where the guy took a truck and just mauled through some people. And let me say I'm sorry. My heart goes out, prayers go out to all the family affected by that. I made my video last week, didn't even realize that the things in Dallas happened. And I was like, man, I wish I would have said something about that. But I was watching the news last night and then heard about this. And yeah, my heart just goes out for people that are affected by this. Live in a crazy world. But praying for you guys. Love you guys. If you got any questions, if you need anything, shoot me a message. Always feel free to send me a private message. I appreciate everybody on my channel, even the people that disagree with me and say crazy things. But yeah, my heart's just kind of heavy this morning. And what in the world is that person doing right there? I don't know. But let me know what you guys got going on this weekend. As always, though, take care and God bless.